Hey y'all, it's your buddy Dave Boyette posting another protest video. Now, as y'all know, and I've mentioned, my protest videos is not to change anyone's mind, but to just give you hope. Because you and me, well, it just feels like all hope is gone. And I just want to share something, short videos in clear, simple language while we got something to hope for. And today's video, to give us hope, is about Chuck Schumer. And what in the world was that guy and them other senators thinking when they passed old Trump's spending bill? Well, I like a lot of y'all. I was figuring maybe old Chuck and them other fellas needed to step down. They need to quit. They need to resign. So I decided, well, let's get old Chuck's side of the story. So I watched a lot of videos, got it boiled down to this less than 2 minute video where Chuck explains his reasoning. And tell y'all the truth, you may not agree with me, and that's okay, because this is a democracy and you get to disagree with me. But I don't think Chuck was wrong in what he did now that I understand it. So, you just watch this video. It's less than 2 minutes and it's real easy to understand. And then if you disagree and you think, old boy needs to go, feel free to let me know. Take me to task. Tell me. Because I don't know everything. But whether you agree or disagree, we're all paddling the same canoe into some really turbulent waters. Well, anyway, please just watch the video and just let me know what you think.
No, look, I knew when I made this decision I'd get a lot of flack. I'm a smart politician. I can read what people want. But I thought even though the CR was a terrible, terrible bill and would allow within the CR the administration to move things around, I thought a shutdown was so much worse, 20 times worse. And let me explain why so people understand it. Under a shutdown, the executive branch has absolute power to determine what is, quote, essential.
Right.
They have the sole power. Court rulings have said the courts have no say. Right. Now, under normal time, if it was a shutdown, okay, it'd be a Republican government. They do that. You have these fanatics, right, these anti-government, vicious nihilists in charge. They can say anything. Anything is not essential. So it could have been today if we were in the shutdown. They said, feeding hungry children, not essential. Eliminate SNAP. 2 days from now, the only thing we need in transportation are air traffic controllers. Cut off all mass transit funding to New York and the other cities of the country, all transit funding. Day 6, Medicaid. They could cut off Medicaid almost totally. So within 2 weeks, they could just so decimate the federal government, almost throwing a bomb at it, that we could never recover. And wait, one more thing that's worse. There's no exit ramp. In other words, how do you get out of the shutdown? Solely up to the executive branch. And one Republican senator who's close to these horrible Doge Musk people said that they expected to close it down for 6 months, 9 months, till the whole federal government was obliterated.
Now, there's one thing that I forgot to make very clear in this video. Is you may be thinking after watching that and you say, well, even if there's a shutdown, we can still take him to court. Well, that's not true. Because in a shutdown, sole authority rests with the executive branch, and suing them is no longer an option. So I do understand why Chuck and those other fellows had to do what they did. It wasn't great, but I agree with them on this. Right now, we keep taking them sons of bitches to court, sue them bastards right down to their thin Nelly, and just keep fighting and stand up and protesting and marching and hollering. And just don't quit. We need to keep it up. You know, that's what I'm going to do as much as I can, such as it is. Well, anyway, again, I appreciate you taking time to watch this video. And feel free to remark, post, or comment. And y'all just have a good whatever you got left. Thank you for watching.